89.7 y hoy se va a poner sabroso el chismecito porque estoy con Aaron, Taylor-Johnson y J.C. Chandor, protagonista y director de Kraven the Hunter. Guys, welcome to Oye. And the movie is about to hit theaters, but before this experience, Aaron, how did you get the role? And J.C., how did you know that Aaron was the perfect guy for this role?
Well, I had just done a movie with Sony. I'd done Bullet Train, and Tom Rothman, I guess, introduced me to J.C. and Matt Tolmack, the producer of the movie, as it was something that they were starting to cook up at the studio, and it kind of came from a conversation, and I think J.C. and I just hit it off straight from the get-go and just went into deep conversations about how we wanted to see this character come to life and what can we bring to it, really. And it felt like, I just instantly wanted to work with JC. He's a great filmmaker. I love his movies, and I knew that he could take us on that journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, Tom Rothman had seen some dailies. It wasn't even the end film of Bullet Train. It was like dailies. And there were some action scenes. Anyone who knows that movie knows that there's some really intense action scenes. But yet, Aaron was holding his own with some great actors in that film. And so he called me up. And then I had been a huge fan of Aaron's for a long time. But then a friend of mine actually, when people get to see this film, there's this physical way that this character needed to move and needed to be very, very fierce, but also like a cat, sort of very, very streamlined and able to be ultimately like coordinated in a way that's really amazing. And so, I don't know if I ever told you this, but an old friend of mine pointed me towards like a little music video
that
I think, the REM video where he dances. He is a beautiful dancer and mover of his body, and he did this. I watched this like little 4-minute music video for an REM that Aaron's partner shot, and it was like I was like. And it's totally different. It's like not the same thing, but it's set on the street. It's just walking down like a street, and he's doing all these amazing kind of moves and integrating and using the things that he has around him in the performance. And I was just, and then when he walked in the room, it was triply done. And sometimes it's not always that way, but as a director, sometimes it's like you meet and it's like, let's go do this.
Yeah, during the filming, what was your favorite scene and the most complicated scene?
One of my favorite scenes is scenes with Russell Crowe, because it's really where we get to have some of the emotion and where you sort of see the bubbling anger and fear coming through, and I'm just a huge fan of Russell, and I idolized him growing up, and to play his son in this movie was great, and to be head to head and have some good stuff with him was some of the greatest days I had on this making it, and I had some fantastic days on this. I mean, the stunts in this movie are insane. The action sequences are just brilliant. So
Yeah, I think those scenes are sort of some of my favorite, just from a performance standpoint. There's also a couple scenes with the chameleon who plays
Fred Heppinger.
Who plays Aaron's brother. But the action scenes for me, from a challenging standpoint, were I think they took months to plan. They were all set in real locations, so you had to plan these things literally weeks and months in advance.
Yeah.
And I think when people get to see all that in the film, hopefully all that work will pay off.
Yes, just a little bit, play a little bit. This is Aaron's and J.C.'s quick, so you have to answer quickly, so quickly.
All right.
Yes. What do I need to be a villain?
What do you need to be a villain?
You need to lose sight of your ethics.
Yeah, humanity. A little bit twisted.
A villain, it's born or made? A villain, it is born or made?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Made.
Yeah.
It's our punchline.
Yep.
No, this is an innocent we're all born as innocent.
Okay, will there be any post-credit scene that joins Kraven into another multiverse?
That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
In this great multiverse, which Spider-Man would you like to make a movie with?
I think that's up to everybody else out there. Come see this one and you'll want to see him go up against some other superheroes for sure.
Okay, if Kraven the Hunter were your favorite song, what would it be?
If he was our
Favorite song?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Wait, you had a good one earlier about.
I just said he'd be listening to Metallica.
Metallica would be a
Oh,
Metallica.
yes.
He'd be like, heavy.